Moscow, Idaho was named not for the city in Russia, but the one in Pennsylvania. Peculiar, right? So it should come as no surprise that Moscow, Idaho is home to artist Roger Rowley, whose medium is fruit plates? Weird. Till you see them. When you see this, it's like an explosion. And then you say, wow.
And that's sort of what I was imagining, to have this thing be overwhelming as a visual experience.
Like a giant kaleidoscope or intricate stained glass windows.
They're arranged starting from the earliest one in January is the upper left, and they go down through the columns all the way to the end of December.
A calendar of color.
It goes from relatively warm yellows and oranges into the deep, rich blues and dark berries. So there is this rainbow, and immediately that sense of the seasons is apparent.
Up close, each one has an odd detail to reveal, or a story to tell. What's this one with this black blob at the top?
My cat loves melon. It just happened to get right up there right when I had the camera ready. And so it was like, fine, BB, here you go, snap.
So why fruit plates? 10 years ago, when this all began, the answer was simple: to convince his kids to eat fruit. The rule he set for himself: nothing too fancy.
I wasn't trying to pick the perfect fruit. I was trying to be true to what it is you buy in the store at the farmer's market. Those are a little sweeter, but I think...
But the Saturday market in Moscow, Idaho, is loaded with some of the most luscious fruit imaginable. Do you ever look at the shapes and the colors of the things that are available in terms of, this is my paint and these are my pigments?
Yeah, I certainly am. Oh, the orange of an apricot will look amazing against the blue of a blueberry.
The market just happens to be next to the gallery where the fruit plates were being shown.
Look at that blood orange right there.
People do make the connection between what's outside and what's inside. No accident, since Roger Rowley is its director.
I think this is a true artist who can figure out how to make art out of their kids' breakfast plates.
That is the question after all. When does a plate of fruit stop being breakfast and start being art?
I'd put it on the breakfast table and it would get eaten or not eaten, and then began to just be more conscious about arranging it and going, well, let's make this look nice. Maybe then the kids will eat it more if they see this thing that looks aesthetically interesting. It was maybe at least a year of me doing that before I ever took a photograph.
By then, Roger could see the whole project in his mind. Hundreds of fruit plates photographed in exactly the same way at his back door. He takes his pictures snapshot style, capturing shadows, reflections. The seasons, the weather, leave their signature on his work. You didn't go through any kind of agony of making art.
Oh, no. No, it's very intuitive. I mean, you start with the natural forms, whether it's an apple or a pear or apricot, and so you have these natural building blocks.
Leaving one more question. When does a plate of fruit stop being art and start being breakfast?